Paul Rauschenbusch is a senior advisor for public affairs and innovation at Interfaith Youth Corps, promoting a narrative of positive pluralism in America while researching and developing cutting-edge interfaith leadership. He is also the editor of Interfaith America and has previously been the executive editor of Global Spirituality and Religion for Huffington Post's Religion section, and served as editor of BeliefNet as well as associate dean of religious life and the chapel at Princeton University.
During this time of holy preparation for the light of God to shine in our world and in our spirits, I invite you to remember that you and that me and that none of us are born to be a child of God on our own. During this Advent, we will not wait in our isolated buildings or in our private spaces or our individual souls for our very own Jesus to keep and lock away. Mary, Joseph, the shepherds, the innkeepers, the thousands of sojourners that came to see Jesus, none of them were children of God alone. Even Jesus, born in Bethlehem, surrounded by people from every walk of life, of every tribe, of every faith, was not the child of God alone. Rather, what made Jesus the Christ, what made Jesus the Anointed One, was that Jesus saw children of God wherever he looked. He could see each person with that innate spark of the divine shining. Jesus, the great light, born into the world, did not come to outshine, did not come to blind, was not born to extinguish any other lights, but rather Jesus gave and gives us the vision to see the great light of the divine in ourselves and in each other, and to shine together. In this time of strife, of deep division, of demonization, and even hatred between people and between faiths, we Christians must play a special role. We cannot use Christianity or Jesus as some kind of a pawn in a spiritual competition. We will not weaponize our Savior. We will not use our faith to vanquish others. Instead, as we raise our lights on Christmas Eve, let them be an invitation to expand our own spirits and to join with other lights to illuminate a world that is tormented by the shadows of fear and despair. May those of us who seek to follow the way of Jesus keep our eyes wide open to the wondrous ways that God's light shines through the sacred fires from our spiritual neighbors. This Advent, this Christmas, I invite you to look up and look around and look just down the street at how our Jewish neighbors are lighting candles too in observance of Hanukkah. Our Hindu neighbors are lighting Diwali candles, and our Muslim neighbors have lit up their houses to celebrate Eid. Our pagan friends are celebrating the return of the light with solstice, and our humanist friends are raising the light of reason. Personally, I come from an interfaith family. My closest cousins are Jewish, and I have friends who celebrate every tradition as well as those who observe none, and I love them all. I am better because of them. And when I join them in their religious rituals as their guest, I am struck by the joy, wonder, and sacredness that flows through them. They bring light to my soul. They make me a better Christian. I invite you now as an act of prayer to bring up all of your friends and family who observe a tradition that is not our own, and to give thanks for them because they are, each one of them, a blessing from God. Each one is here as a teacher to remind us that we are, none of us, children of God alone. Give thanks this Christmas that Jesus was born to offer a great light to the world, and also give thanks that we are blessed in this country and in this world by having so many sources of light, all of which help our vision, all of which are ways of seeing this beautiful, wonderful world. The light shines as though through a prism, and as we turn it, we can marvel at the different colors, the richness of the different traditions, each with wisdom, the truth that none of us are alone, none of us are a solitary child of God, the truth that we need each other. May this Advent and Christmas be a time of an opening, a rekindling, a reacquaintance with the great light of God as known through Jesus. May it also be a time of unclenching the fist, the extending of the hand, the opening of the heart, the making space and making a way for the divine light to bring people from every background together to dwell within this beloved community where there is a beautiful diversity of light, a common language of love, an affirmation that we are all children of God together. May your Christmas be blessed, and may you be a blessing to the world.